Hi peeps, Junction 6 here. Today's Sunday, so there's no World of Tanks Blitz replays. Instead, of course, we're going to be looking at some Ren this week. But Junction, you're saying, he hasn't dropped anything new. What can we talk about? Well, he might not have dropped any new music, but he has posted a few things. And this being one of them. Talking about next week, it looks like we're going to get a reimagined version of Illest of Our Times, which should be really interesting. Then it looks like there's going to be something about the Brighton show. And then probably a week after that, we're looking at him doing Vincent's Tales. Now that is really exciting. So it's going to be in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. We're going to get Ren's version of the tale of Vincent Van Gogh. Now he's not the first artist to touch on Van Gogh, is he? I mean, Don McLean did it. You know, Don McLean, the guy from American Pie. He did this.
Starry, starry night. Portraits hung in empty halls. Frameless heads on nameless walls. With eyes that watch the world and can't forget.
In Don McLean's version of Vincent, I think it's very wistful, isn't it? It's very kind of thought-provoking about how misunderstood Van Gogh was when he was alive. I don't think that Ren's version is gonna be anything like that. Maybe Ren will pay homage to Don McLean by putting some sort of riff in there or something. I don't know. But Ren, just like Don, is a storyteller, isn't he? I think we will be getting the story of Vincent Van Gogh, not the feelings of the man. I've put a quick synopsis on Vincent Van Gogh, which I found online. I mean, you can pause the video and read it if you want. But what do most people know about Van Gogh? Well, they know that he cut his ear off, don't they? That is one thing they know for sure. And the other thing most people know about Van Gogh was that he only ever sold one painting while he was alive. Now, I found this while I was researching online, and it actually says that it was actually Paul Gauguin that cut off Van Gogh's ear, and Van Gogh just kind of said, well, yeah, I'll take responsibility for it. I definitely think that the ear cutting off bit will be in Ren's version of Vincent. And of course, it wouldn't be Ren unless there's going to be loads of death around. And so the death of Van Gogh will definitely be in there. Obviously, he did take his own life, even if he wasn't really very successful at it, and it took him nearly 2 days to die. And his brother was buried next to him in quite modest graves. The Van Gogh Museum has this kind of statement about why he took his own life. Now, I think there might be some parallels there with Ren, because we know that Ren sets himself very, very high standards. But unlike Vincent, Ren has recognition now. As you can see from this, I mean, that could be a quote from Ren, couldn't it? That really could be a quote from Ren. I'm not really sure how Ren will use Van Gogh's art in his storytelling. I mean, Van Gogh was a prolific artist. He did loads and loads of stuff in such a short time. And just like Ren, he covered loads of different subjects, not just landscapes or starry nights. There was obviously the famous sunflowers. He did over 30 self-portraits, and he did other scenes as well. Scenes of normal people going about their daily work. Van Gogh is seen as an inspiration to people nowadays, just like Ren is. I mean, Ren has inspired loads of artists. You just have to type it into Google or look on Twitter or something, and you'll just see picture after picture which people have drawn of Ren. And some of the artwork is just stunning, no doubt about it. One of the best ones, of course, is this photo done by Flackers. I think this is just a fantastic photograph that just captures the sick boy. So to sum it up, what are we thinking Vincent's going to be like? I think it's going to be epic. Well, Ren himself says that it's epic, so I'll believe him. Are we expecting it to be a one take? I suppose we are. I don't really know. I mean, the Tales were one takes, and Money Game Part 3. But this is Ren. It could be something totally different, couldn't it? It could be a theatrical production. We just do not know, because it's Ren. Expect the unexpected. Obviously, there will be references in there to Van Gogh's mental health and also the violence in his life as well. Maybe there might be something to do with painting. I really don't know. Maybe his relationship with Paul Gauguin, or maybe there will be something about how poor Van Gogh was when he died, but just look how much his stuff sells for now. Yeah, this is just ridiculous, isn't it? You know, it's bordering on the obscene, isn't it? To think that a man can live his life, produce this work, get no recognition for it while he was alive, and then years later, people just make a fortune off the back of it. Maybe there's something in this. Maybe that's what Ren's going to get at. Please drop a line in the comments and give me your opinion of what you think Vincent is going to be about and how Ren will tackle it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this week. Catch you next week for something different to Blitz.